From the back of the school where the archery range is based, I entered the school building. It's past 7, but I can't see anyone in the hallway. It's Fujimura, right? Oh, Tosaka-san. Good morning, Fujimura-sensei. Yes, good morning, Tosaka-san. I'm so happy you greeted me properly. The strange woman seems to be crying of happiness. Yep, that's Fujimura. It's hard to believe, but this person of surpassing friendliness and cheerfulness is a teacher at this school. Sensei? Is there a way to greet you improperly? Of course there is. First years always greet me properly, but the older ones never greet me by my last name. You shouldn't copy their rudeness, okay? I don't really understand, but I won't be rude to you, Sensei. Good girl. Oh, I wish everyone is as good as you, Tosaka-san. Fujimura-sensei waves goodbye and leaves. Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Fujimura-sensei teaches English. She has such a kind face, but she also has a black belt in kendo, and I hear she was respected as the Tiger of Fuyuki in her student days. I love Fujimura, by the way. Fujimura is great. I don't know why people dislike her so much. She's the best. Though, that's a bit strange. Wouldn't a tiger normally be feared, not respected? Apparently in a good mood, Fujimura-sensei heads for the archery range. Gotta drink some water. I've been talking for 8 hours straight now. For some reason, she's in charge of the archery club and not the kendo club. It's almost 7:30. I can see a few students doing club activities outside, but there's no sign of anyone in the school building. But still. Gah, Tosaka. I bump into someone who greets me rudely. Oh, student president, you're patrolling the school building this early in the morning. Or perhaps taking care of the club rooms. Not that I care, but you are certainly diligent. Man, Tosaka is just too old for this shit. Huh? What are you planning? What are you doing here? You're not in any clubs. I just felt like it. I don't get up early like your family does, Ryudo-kun. Ugh. Student president makes an unhappy face. For some reason, I seem to be his enemy. Well, yeah, seems about right. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's just because I said skip the temples. They're boring in a meeting to plan for the field trip. Yep, that could do it. Let me ask you a question, Tosaka. Have you been staying at school until late at night recently? Nope. You should know I always go straight home, Ryodo-kun. Of course, this is my job, so naturally I know about everyone. I see. So you don't even have to ask, right? I don't know why you're asking, but isn't it bad to force student council jobs onto outsiders? You should collect information on your own. Don't rely on outsiders like me. Idiot! How are you an outsider? Don't think I don't know how you worked your evil deeds on our treasurer, you fox. Oh, you misunderstand. I was merely working out how much each club should receive because Mitsuzuri-san asked me to. I think it's only right for students to take an interest in where their money is going. How can damaging our treasurer's psyche enough to keep him off school for a week be only right for any student? As always, I'm amazed by the way of your thinking. Man, I'm really bad at this acting thing. I don't know about you guys. The same to you. You should keep a watch on those under you. It's not fair to favor the non-sporting clubs. I know that. That's why I had intended to deal with the matter myself. Shiro! Issei, the repairs are done. And then a guy appears who I didn't expect to find here. Sorry, Nimiya, I'm the one who asked for help, but it seems like you're doing all the work. Forgive me. Trace on! Yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to do that. Because if I could do the... If like at any point he yells Trace on, I'm gonna get so into it. Don't worry about it. So, where next? There's not much time left. Yeah, the AV room is next. Seems it's been working badly for a while, but it finally died. It can't be fixed. It can't be fixed if it's dead. It would be quicker to just buy a new one. True, but if it'd help if you could take a look at it. It might be dead to my eyes, but only faking it is yours. Only faking it to yours! Wow. I see. Well, let's take a look. The student president leaves with the male student. My thoughts have stopped at this sudden event. The guy with wrenches and spanners in hand turns back as if remembering something. You're up early, Tosaka. And with that, he leaves. Was that supposed to be a greeting? The student whom the president called Emiya leaves quickly. Emiya. That would be Emiya Shiro from Class 2C. That's fine, but how can I put it? I just think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding a wrench is useful or scary. It's 7:30 in the morning and there's no one in Class 2A. Well, I guess I'll study ahead. I sit at my desk and work on a few math problems. There's 30 minutes until homeroom. I guess I'll just be bored until my classmates arrive. Fourth period ends and the noisy lunch break begins. Our school has a cafeteria, but half the students stay in the classroom. Actually, most of the ones who stay are girls. The cafeteria food is rather roughly made, so girls tend to dislike it, and as a result... Tosaka-san? Would you like to have lunch with us? Man, I feel like Rin Tosaka is so unapproachable by anyone. Girls end up eating lunch together, like this. Thank you, Saigusa-san, but I'm afraid I'm eating at the cafeteria today. I slept in this morning and didn't have time to make lunch. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to invite you without realizing that. I guess I'm being a bother. Jeez. Saigusa-san looks downcast if apologizing. She's one of the calmest in a class full of calm students, and a kind person who cares about me for some reason. I don't think so. It just happened that way today, so don't worry about it. Please ask me again tomorrow. I smile at her from the bottom of my heart. Oh, yes, I guess even you sleep in from time to time. My smile must have relaxed her as she returns it with her own. Her smile is kawaii desu. Saigusa Yukika-san is the most beautiful person, but her smile warms the hearts of everyone around her. Yes, that's right. I try not to let it show, but I actually sleep in quite often. I'm not in any clubs because I can't get up in the mornings. That's true. Saigusa-san's expression reveals her surprise. What is with these borders? This is like some crazy border stuff going on here. I'm not sure if that's just how old games work. Man, it's weird. Saigusa-san's expression reveals a surprise. Her presence really relaxes me, but I can't just have fun talking. If I keep talking to people like this, I'm bound to reveal my true self. Well, off to the cafeteria. Enjoy your lunch, Saigusa-san. Yes, you too, Tosaka-san. We exchange a warm goodbye, and she returns to her group of friends. Girls? It seems she's eating with Makidera-san and Himuro-san. Oh yeah, Saigusa-san is the manager of the track team. Makidera and Himuro-san are the track team's hopefuls. I can't speak English, forgive me. Also can't speak Japanese either, forgive me as well. Makidera is a friend I sometimes go window shopping with, but I don't know Himuro-san that well. Oh, she looks really angry. Oh, you're rejected, Yukichi. Didn't I tell you Tosaka wouldn't bring lunch? If you want to eat with her, you'll have to make her lunch too. Nope, that's definitely Tosaka. Maki, can't we just go to the cafeteria too then? No way! There isn't enough room in that place for people who bring their own lunches. And even if we did sit with Tosaka, the men's glares would be annoying as hell. Like last vacation, I went to hang out together, but she's the only one who got any attention. Don't you just hate people who have to show off their beauty like that? Makidera speaks without thinking as the girls surround Saigusa-san's desk. In contrast to her nasty mouth, She's a Japanese beauty who looks wonderful in a kimono. I don't know why that's important at all. Makinoji, I think that Tosaka-sama can hear you. In contrast to Makidera's loudness, Himuro is the cool, steady type. Ugh, crap. Tosaka heard that? Ugh, she's really glaring at me. I don't think she's glaring at you, really. She's scariest when she's smiling. Come on. Take it easy, Tosaka. It's us we're talking about, right? I brought you taiyaki, remember? Don't you worry, friends? She waves her chopsticks, puffing out her cheeks. The knowledge that this girl's hobby is collecting wind chimes just shows that the world is far too complex. Anyways, it's not good for Sayugusa-san to keep watching like this. She's panicking, seeing Makidera continually talking bad about me. Don't worry, Sayugusa-san and Makidera-san. Oh, and Makidera-san. I'm the one who paid, and it was crepes. Crepes! Not taiyaki! You should fix that habit of yours of changing the facts you remember, or I might have to reconsider things next time, okay? That smile is really scary. Makidera hides the lid of her lunchbox. Saying goodbye to the three of them, I leave the house. Leave the classroom. Oh my god. I shut the door behind me. And then... Man, come on. There's no big difference between crepes and taiyaki. They're both just sweets wrapped up. Makidera's words are ones no girl should ever speak. God damn it. Taiyaki and crepes. The same. Is she really a girl? Are all sweets the same to her? Perhaps she just has very convenient taste buds that can tell a 500 yen crepe from an 80 yen taiyaki, but why you? I could have said 420 yen if I just brought you taiyaki to begin with. Why am I getting mad about this? I guess I'm still tired from last night. The cafeteria would be too much effort, so I'll just get a drink and some bread and eat on the roof. I buy lunch and head for the empty rooftop. It's a convenient location as no student would come near it in the wintertime. It's too cold to eat, but there's a small price to pay for being able to eat without worrying about other people. Well, lunch comes first. I start on my tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink. It's a simple lunch, but the taste is much improved in this peace and quiet. Whew. I finish my sandwich and my hot lemon drink. I'm a bit tired. It's a difficult balance, being a good student while trying not to be too social. It's my vanity, no, my conviction, that I must be number one, both academically and physically. If I'm to be a student, I want to be the best, and it's unthinkable for me to dishonor the Tosaka name. That's such a Tosaka thing to say. So that's why I'm a perfect student, flawless in all aspects. But, at the same time, I also have a dangerous job as a magus, so I shouldn't associate with normal people. Normally, any magus whose identity is discovered has no choice but to eliminate the witness. I don't want to do that, so inevitably, my social life has come a shallow one. I only hang out with Makidera on weekends, and I try to refuse invitations from friendly people like Sayugusa-san. Even though I'm the best honor student in the school, I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Though sometimes when I'm tired like this, it makes me think that this life is rather boring. Oh, it's time already? I finish my hot lemon drink and stand up. I should stop drowning in sentimentality and go back to being the usual Tosaka-rin once I go down the stairs.